let's take a look here. One of the coolest new optics. I'm sure everybody knows that one, that one, and that one, but most people don't know the PBK by Lead and Steel. So, taking a look here at some of these optics. I'm sure we all pretty much know the Kowa, and we're going to take a close comparison between the Kowa and the Lead and Steel. Take a look at that thing. Awesome, awesome. Now, for about $200 less, you could get a very durable optic. This is the PBK by Lead and Steel. I really wanted to bring some attention to this optic because it's kind of a one-of-a-kind design, and what we're seeing with Lead and Steel is that they're making top quality optics. This is the small version of what they have is called the PB3. I do want to get my hands on a PB3. The PB3 is more of an acro size optic. Absolutely give a shout out to Angry Bear Arms. These are Angry Bear Arms sights. Angry Bear Arms also does make a set of Kowa sights, and check those out. Absolutely fantastic. I pretty much run Angry Bear Arms on every single platform that I have. I don't have a set here. We're running on the Lead and Steel, the Glock OEM night sights, factory night sights. And what I do love about this Lead and Steel optic is the mounting system. So how it does mount, turn that brightness up for you just so you can see how bright it gets. It's not even all the way bright. That looks good right there on camera. But what is awesome about this optic is the fact that it mounts pretty much direct to the MOS system. It also does mount to the RMSC footprint. So the RMSC and MOS system, you're gonna get basically a super flat, if you can see the front of the plate there, it's basically a plate that only runs in the middle of it, so that way the optic can sit flush with the slide itself where the cut is. And then comparing it to the Kowa, I mean, you're looking at two very similar optics here. Some of the pluses of the Kowa are the buttons that are on the side and a battery compartment that is on the side as well. So you do have a side battery tray, even though you do need a tool to access that. This one you could access with just your 9mm casing or 5.56 casing. And the buttons on top are a little different. Also, I kind of prefer the up button was on the left and not the right. It's kind of a minor gripe, but it's not really a big deal. But overall, absolutely love this optic here. They're making some of the best optics that I've seen. What's super nice about this compared to other budget acro style optics is that we are using steel to mount the optic and not aluminum. So a steel screw, a steel plate on the other side that goes through. And I think it makes a big difference on the quality of this optic. Also, the way that you adjust, so you can adjust the elevation and windage with just the casing. That's also a pretty big benefit. But for like an everyday carry optic, even a duty optic, you really can't go wrong with this right here. You can see it's a little bit shorter on the top because of that battery tray on top than the Kowa. Kowa's a little bit taller, a little bit bigger of a window, but overall, I mean, you still get a very slim frame window. I carry this pretty much for EDC every single day. Love enclosed optics and acro footprints. I love the traditional acro. As you can see, the housing is just a lot thicker. It's a much bigger optic. And I wanted to throw the RMR in there just so you could see, the size difference. This is a 6 MOA dot right here on this RMR, and that's because it's on a Glock 26. But yeah, I really wanted to give a shout out to Lead and Steel, talk about this optic, and kind of get you guys to pay attention to it, because this optic, especially if you're running like a 43X or even on that 26X or regular 26 MOS, would be fantastic. Glock 19s, Glock 45s, pretty much any firearm that it'll accept, it's going to be a great choice on. You have super fast acquisition, as you can see here.
1.17, very nice.
And really enjoy running this optic. Deciding to carry it every day now for almost a month. Holds zero really well. Solid optic. But I don't know about you. When I find something I like that's unique, that is slim and closed, I think it's worth giving a shot. So I would definitely tell you to go check out Lead and Steel. This optic might just be the right one for you. So go check it out.